Hello! The time has come for another sketchbook ideas video. So we have this sketchbook here. This fancy thing is handmade by my sister-in-law. I will link her shop below in case you want one. This video is focused more on like the fall theme. So if you're feeling festive, you're excited about fall, let's jump into some fall ideas. We have no time to waste because there are 5 ideas in this video, so let's go. Let's hop into the first idea. We're going to be using inks for this one. However, your sketchbook is your place to shine, express yourself. So the supplies you see me using, well, if you don't feel like using them or you don't have them, you can do your own thing, and that's awesome. So we're shooting for fall ideas in this sketchbook for the most part anyway. And right now I did a big orange blob. It's a pumpkin. Now I'm going to do a big brownish blob for the stem, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so the same brownish color, I'm gonna do a heart in the middle. You can do whatever you want. We're just getting started here, but this is going to be a relatively simple idea, and I want it to feel approachable for anybody who comes across this video and just wants to draw. So right now you see me doing all these like lines here in different shades of green. This is just grass, but we're making it, I don't know, have some flair to it. So yeah, it's not trying to be realistic or anything. It's just like, really, I'm just trying to make the lines not touch each other. Now let's bring in some fall in the sky. So right now I'm just taking different shades of like gold, tan, orange, and red, and we're going to intermingle them with a bunch of similarly shaped leaves in the sky. So I kept the sky white because, I don't know, it just felt simplistic, kind of minimalistic against everything else that's happening. And yeah, this was super easy. I think it maybe took me 25 minutes. So if you're short on time, but you still want to draw, boom, this is a great one. All right, this one here was really fun and it was super easy to do. And the reason why I did that was because I want you folks to be able to see this and replicate it no matter where you are in your art journey. This one focuses more on the process of creating. It's more about enjoying the process and having a creative outlet. So yeah, these ideas, super chill, more just on the fun side, experimental. If it doesn't turn out the way you want it, have grace with yourself and just try to have fun. That's what we're gonna do. Do you ever leave pages in your sketchbook blank if like a marker bled through from the other side? Well, have no fear. This is what I'm doing. I am creating a collage of things I collected from other artists. So we have Emma Miller art, Chloe Rose art, Visual Mind art, and Casey Golden and Catnip illustrations. Tons of artists from stuff of theirs that I've been collecting. Boom, it's all going on a page. And I will explain why I do this afterward. But yeah, if you collect stickers and you buy merch from artists and you kind of want to immortalize it or remember what stuff you bought in what year and what artists you were really into, I love doing these sticker pages. Usually I do pages like this with stickers that I made so I can keep track, but I love supporting other artists, especially friends of mine, so yeah, this was fun. Here's some washi tapes I got, and yeah, I added those at the end. I couldn't help it. You know, I really like the idea of collecting stickers in my sketchbook and like washi tape swatches and all of that because I don't know, I have a very minimal personality, so I don't put like a lot of stickers on my laptop cover and all that stuff. And I wish I would, but I don't know, something in me, like it's really hard for me to do. So I like to collect stickers, but I like to put them in sketchbooks and support artists that way. And then when I look through my sketchbook, I see this colorful page, and yeah, it just makes me so happy. So if you are somebody who really likes stickers and maybe you also don't really put them on like your phone case or your laptop case, highly recommend doing something like this. It kind of like preserves them in time, especially if you save your sketchbooks. So really enjoy this. That's all. Well, we are busting out the ink again and boom, laying down this massive rectangle on my sketchbook page. I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but I am using a watercolor sketchbook. It is handmade. I'll link it below. But anyway, I laid out this rectangle. We're going to get experimental. So if you want to hop out of your comfort zone and see something cool, show through your artwork, I don't know, maybe you'll like this. Let's see. So I'm taking jelly gouache. It is literally just gouache, but in these little cubes. Not a big deal. You can just use whatever you have. And I'm painting another rectangle. Imagine that. Let's do it. Okay, this teal rectangle is just going to linger here. And we're going to add some other rectangles around it. What is going on? What am I doing? Well, friends, I am painting a door. Now, this isn't just any door. You see that ink in the background? We're going to be a sloppy painter today, okay? Sloppy painters let the background shine through, and it's going to add a really nice stylistic effect and make this piece pop in a special way. So aside from the sticker idea in my sketchbook, most of these are fall themed, and we have to stick with that. So I'm adding pumpkins to this door, and I'm kind of doing a limited color palette. So I did an orange pumpkin, a pumpkin to match the door, and yeah, you'll see some other stuff in a little bit. Now, I feel like this orange ink for the background makes it definitely feel like fall. So that was exciting. You could probably do like golden yellow or brown or something too. I just wanted to do something a little bold. Let's do another little pumpkin to match the white frame of the door. Alrighty, now I'm going to block in other colors. And the fun thing about this idea is we are relying on that ink in the background to show through very thin layers of gouache. So let's not really focus on shading. We'll just do a lot of solid colors and let that orange peek through. Now the fun thing, when you get to this part and you're like, wow, this is really fun. The orange is very bold, but I feel lazy about the background. Well, let's embrace that laziness and just do some random bricks here and there. But we'll just pretend that this building or whatever this structure is also just bright orange. So yeah, I really liked this piece and I thought it was a really fun, way to warm up and get into other paintings not in my sketchbook. So I hope you like this one, and if you do this one, please let me know. I want to see it. Oh my goodness, I just want to do more stuff like this. This is so fun. I think I'm going to do an oil painting like this soon. Not like a door. I have something else in mind, but yeah. Alrighty, let's hop into the next idea. We're going to sketch an animal, and then after that, we're going to take a fine liner like this and go over it. But what are we doing? Well, this is a fall sketchbook ideas video, so naturally pick an animal and put it in a sweater, okay? And then after you do the sweater, we're going to incorporate some leaves, but keep watching to see that. I decided to keep this deer very simple and illustrative. So I'm taking this fine liner and doing different textures, like lines for the fur and little dots on the sweater and just simple things like that instead of, focusing on shading with a pencil or something. We're keeping it easy. So you can kind of do textures to your heart's content. I didn't go too overboard with it, just a little bit around the face, really. And then I decided, well, these antlers do remind me of tree branches, so let's embrace that. I put some leaves on them, use this ink here. Boom, we're just going to do this background a nice golden color. I don't know why I am so inspired by these inks. I think it was because I've had them for years and I just kind of found them in my studio. So yeah, we're just going to roll with it. Give yourself a nice, solid background. That way when you flip through your sketchbook later and maybe you're not sure what to draw or you're just bored, this page will be bright and colorful and cheer you up. So now I'm doing red stripes on the sweater, and I think we're just going to leave it at that, Keep it simple, and boom, there we go. All right, for our final idea, let's take a fine liner or a marker or whatever you have and draw a kind of squished rectangle. Like it's not quite a square and it's not quite a full-blown stretched out rectangle, but just like this. Now you draw a square in it, okay? Toward the top, leave a gap at the bottom. Pretty simple. Now I'm taking that same gold ink and I'm applying the same technique we did with the door to this. But there's a twist with this. See, it kind of looks like a Polaroid picture. We're going to embrace that. Take a picture you took on your phone and paint it in the picture slot, I guess you could say. So I chose this gloomy sky because I just thought it looked really cool. And we recently went to Lake Erie for my birthday. And on the drive home, the sky looked really moody. So I decided to paint it. And I don't know, it felt special. So that's what we're doing. You can paint literally any picture here. It doesn't have to be a landscape. It doesn't even have to be a memory from a trip. But I feel like, painting a memory of some sort in a little fake picture in your sketchbook, it's kind of a cool way to look back on a moment and, solidify that in your mind a little bit. So I kept things simple here and didn't get too caught up in the details. I kept it loose and kind of impressionistic, but the layers are very thin, so the gold does show through. You can see that. I kind of liked that because, it seemed like fall was already happening when we went up to Lake Erie. Like some of the trees were already changing and the grass was getting yellower, so that gold showed through nicely. Then I wrote where I was and boom, that was literally it. Very simple. And I really love the gold showing through. I hope you like this one. This one was super easy, super fun, and super gestural, and I just enjoyed that. It was fun to be loose with my paintbrush in my sketchbook and enjoy remembering a fun trip. And this was just the car ride back from the trip. We went to Lake Erie and came back to Columbus. But I don't know, it was pretty. It was kind of gloomy outside, but something about that just felt special that day. And now it's on a little Polaroid, but it's painted. Alrighty, those were some easy, lighthearted, fun ideas that I think anybody could pretty much replicate. So I invite you to replicate them. You can tag me on Instagram if you want to show me what you did, especially if you put your own spin on it. I just love to see how you bring my sketchbook ideas to life. And it feels like we're all doing art together. I really enjoy that aspect of sketchbook videos. Anyway, I hope you liked these. I will be doing more again in the future because, as you know, this is a huge series on my channel. I love supplying sketchbook ideas for you folks because I love inspiring people to create in general. That's why I do YouTube. Creative outlets are just awesome, and I highly encourage people to pursue them. Thanks for hanging around and watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you probably next Tuesday. Let's shoot for Tuesday, okay? Have a good day. Bye.